Heyo, this is mainly just for me in the future if I run into this issue again. However, I don't mind sharing to other people, so I apologize up front. This is kind of quick and dirty, not extremely professional, but I just wanted to show the fix I had for this problem. So I am skinning a kind of an anthropomorphic looking bat creature, and I was in the skinning phase. I'm using Zoo Tools' little Hive Auto Rigger for some of my elements, along with some other custom ribbons and other shit I'm kind of attaching here. And then when I opened the file from yesterday, I was like, good Lord, where'd everything go? Even if I open up the geometry and stuff, there's no elements on it. There's no skin cluster, and even the visual stuff is just not being shown. At first, I thought it was a visual glitch, so when I go here to show viewport, everything is turned on. And so immediately I was like, oh God, it might be a corrupted file, because then I saw some other elements here getting crunched right here. So this is saved as an MA file, which is pretty sweet because the first thing I'm going to do is open up that script editor and I'm going to scroll all the way to the top and see what happened while it was opening. And I'm sitting here, and the first warning handled an NaN float. NaN just simply means not a number, and it's the first thing right here. Not a number times IND. Sweet. Literally all I am going to do is just replace this with a 0 and replace that with a 0. The application I'm going to use is Visual Studio. Really, I'm going to open that up right here. I'm literally just taking the file. I'm off screen real quick. I'm going to select it. I'm going to open with Visual Studio. You can use whatever application you want that allows you to kind of search and replace words or any kind of code. But and allow me to preface, I am not an expert coder or scripter by any means. But this was the fix I was able to find. So while in here, you see the bat setup my file. Here, I'm going to hit a Control F. Right up here has a search. I'm going to search and replace. We're literally going to find NaN. And you see it's kind of locating and highlighting all of them in here. I'm going to replace it with a 0. Right here on the side, I can replace just one at a time, or I can replace all. Hit replace all real quick. We'll let it do its thing. And if you notice right here, good Lord, almost 222,000 of these iterations were replaced. I'm going to click OK. Very next thing I'm going to look for, and look in here, see the NaN has been replaced with that 0. No, it's kind of hard to see. Next thing I'm going to do, in parentheses, I'm going to look for all IND. So parentheses IND. Like so. And yep, all IND has been found. Yep, I'm going to literally replace that instead with a parentheses 0. So then once again, I'm going to go right here, hit replace all. I'm going to do its thinking. It's probably going to say, yep, same exact number, over 222,000 of those iterations replaced. And I'm going to hit OK. Literally right there. Now it's just being multiplied 0 times 0. We all know it's nothing. I'm going to go File, and then we're just going to save this as. Now I already saved an iteration of this as iteration 001. And literally all I'm going to do now is open that file. I open scene 001, open, save. All right, now we actually have something to look at. I know it looks kind of dirty, but believe it or not, this will turn into something eventually. But I'm extremely happy now. I've kind of something to look at, because originally this file was 33 megabytes and I was extremely confused. I was like, good God, I don't want to have to start over. Now there was animation data on this file to do some testing for some of the skinning stuff, and that's sweet. And obviously I'll have to probably do a file repath for the texture information to come back. But I decided to do another save of this file to see if I would have the same error occur. And I did that, made another iteration of that save file, and if I open again, we'll see if that error comes back. All right, sweet. And with that new save file, I did find the path against all those textures. That's why you're seeing that again. But yeah, this was the fix for me. I don't know if it'll work for you, but it is something to look into. But yeah, no, I appreciate you for watching.